Welcome to GIELTSHelp.com's General IELTS Test Preparation videos. In this lesson, I will give you 3 important steps to improve your grammar for the writing and speaking sections of your exam. Weak grammar is one of the most common mistakes that students make in the exam which lower band scores. So I'm going to help you fix that so you can get into those high band 7s and 9s. Now watch and learn. Now let's get on with improving our grammar. Watch and learn. Step number 1 for better grammar is to always understand why you are using a certain type of grammar while you speak or write. Oftentimes, students and teachers alike know what the grammar is and how to write this type of grammar, such as present perfect will have the subject, auxiliary verb have, the past participle, and will have the object. The better question, of course, is why? Why should you use present perfect instead of simple past? For instance, why would I say, I did the IELTS exam? Or why would I say, I have done the IELTS exam? Well, importantly, you should know that present perfect is used when we want to express strongly our experiences. So if I just casually tell someone that, yeah, I did the IELTS exam, then I would use the simple past. I did the IELTS exam. If I want to go into more detailed conversation and strongly express my experience with the IELTS exam, I would say, I have done the IELTS exam. Of course, I would contract the auxiliary verb with the subject. I've done the IELTS exam. And then go into more details and explanations. Another good example of this would be real or unreal condition. If I would do the IELTS exam, I definitely make sure to pay attention to grammar. This means that I'm probably not planning to do the exam, but if I did, I would pay attention to grammar. Now, changing this to a real condition, when I do the IELTS exam, I surely pay attention to grammar, clearly tells the listener that I am definitely doing the exam. This is something that I plan to do, and I will be paying attention to grammar. So knowing reasons for grammar is very important. Now, of course, there's a lot of information here, so you have to research much of this on your own. You can find this type of grammar lesson on our website under the writing section. Now, the second step to improving your grammar is also just as important as knowing why you use certain types of grammar. Let's talk about that next. The second important step to improving your grammar, both in spoken and written parts of language, is do not be afraid to return to the basics. This means even if you have an intermediate or advanced level of English, you shouldn't be too shy to say, hey, I'm going to go back to the basic sentence of subject, verb, object, and rebuild my grammar from foundations. Of course, while you do this, you should incorporate the why question we discussed in step number 1. Now, of course, this will go smoothly and quickly, but you have to really pay attention to the types of grammar where you most commonly make mistakes. So again, start with the basic English sentence. Subject, verb, object. I study IELTS. Now, of course, this is like a picture of me studying IELTS. Then we take the next step and build the progressive form. I am studying IELTS. Here we have subject, the auxiliary verb be, verb plus ing, and the object. Once you get comfortable with the most simple forms of grammar, you begin to make them more complex, creating complex sentences. I am studying IELTS because I plan to go to university. Now we've created a cause and effect type of sentence, paying attention to make sure that we have clear grammar. Of course, you can continue building from there, making it present perfect with cause and effect complex sentence structure. I've been studying IELTS for the past year because I'm planning to go to university. Now, you can make it even more complex. I've been studying IELTS for the past year because those who plan to go to university need this exam for admissions. Again, here, the trick is to go step by step, making sure that you're using correct grammar at each more complex level of your study. You can also do this again on our website in the writing section. Make sure to do this regularly. Now, let's go to important step 3. The third step to really improving your grammar, just as important as steps number 1 and 2, are to get feedback and correction. It's very slow and awkward to improve without actually knowing where you're making mistakes, correcting, and practicing the right way. There are several different ways to recognize mistakes in your grammar. Firstly, you can do this with the help of software. One great piece of software that's available to you for free and is used by millions of people worldwide is called Grammarly. This software helps you to recognize your mistakes and will even explain them to you. If you like it, you can always use the paid version. Now, of course, Microsoft Office also has Grammar Check, and there are a variety of different types of software available for you. Make sure to use these to have correct grammar. Importantly, when the software corrects your grammar in writing, then check what the mistake actually is so that you know not to make it in the future. In the end, you can't rely on software in the long term to produce effective writing. And of course, this is not available for you during the IELTS exam. Even in the computer-based exam, you don't have spell check or grammar check. But it is a nice way to get some feedback, potentially for free. Of course, another way to find your mistakes and to improve is get professional editing services on your writing and get professional analysis on your speaking. We offer both of these services on our website. When you log into your My Student account, you will see a green Task 1, Task 2 button where you can submit your Task 1 and 2 essays and get professional feedback like the samples you see here. Also, you can practice your speaking for free with other IELTS students by clicking the Student Speaking Partner button. You will be redirected to another window where you can find other students, link up with them, choose speaking questions and topics. Once you feel confident and comfortable, you can then book a speaking lesson or interview with a professional. They will analyze your speech, give you feedback on your grammar, as well as other elements so that you can improve. Make sure to use these services. It's money well invested. Keep up the good studies and make sure to practice all 3 of these steps together. Number 1, make sure to know the reasons for using grammar. Number 2, go back to the basics. Number 3, Get feedback on your speaking and writing to identify mistakes and make improvements. Good luck the next time you sit your IELTS exam. For many more useful video lessons like this one, including 6 original practice exams, over 100 hours of HD videos, and a fully interactive course, visit and join our premium package at gieltshelp.com. Use this discount code to save 10% from the premium package. Also, download and link the app General IELTS Help. Begin learning for success today. Subscribe to our channel. Click over here. Watch another video. Click right up here. And join our premium package. Click on our hero to practice your speaking, get videos, exams, and an interactive course.